lock got busted. What is this? Okay. Oh. Maize? As? I don't know if that's a foreign word or not. Yeah. Oh, that's a fuse box. Hold up. I think the monsters never show up on the monitors. Nice place to hide. Yeah, you can close that. And yeah, I can hide too. That legitimately scared me. You know what? For yep. I almost said yos. For those of you who don't know, there's something I'd like to share. And that's that I'm really nervous. I think the more things you leave untouched, the less likely the monster will realize that you're there. That's what I was gonna say. It's like a little known fact, but I don't know for a fact if it's a little known fact. Even though I like to say it and place it like it's a little known fact. Can I activate this switch? No, I can't. I thought I could activate the lamps. Oh, I can activate that. That looks like it's charted chorus. And I can turn this off? Yes, I can. Okay. Toilet. Yep, I can give that to flush. To those who don't recognize this, that's a mirror. Wash your hands. Yep. Wait. Notice report all accidents and injuries to your supervisor immediately. Yeah, I've noticed that before, but I've neglected reading that. Neglected reading that sounds like I'm more responsible than I am playing this. Okay, when it comes to reading stuff like this. The eerie lights like this scare me. Like eerie lights like this. Okay. That was a huge mistake. Was that Hunter? I think I heard Hunter. Ugh. hear the sound around, but I don't know where the sound is coming from. Other than Hunter. That does not help me at all. Hey, what do you know? I made it. I made it. Ooh. That's not a beacon. It can be used as a beacon. Hey, I made it. I survived. I was just gonna stand there and accept my destiny. I felt like that was a pretty smart move on my part. Okay. Oh, I got Strizzo into this game. I introduced it to him, I think. This looks like a lot better when you're playing it on the PC. Oh, I don't have the tape. I don't freaking have the tape. So, Hunter is after me. Back then I'm like, oh, that monster. Hunter got its friends. I'm scared to enter there. Okay, let's grab this one heck of it. Okay. Ooh. I was thinking I could grab that inner tube. Maintenance. Fine place to hide myself in. I can't do anything about that life raft like I did last time because I don't have the tape. Hard hat and high visibility vest to be worn in this area. Man, I don't know what to do about this. I swear that just spelled out my doom. Why did I do that? Hunter is somewhere nearby. I just don't like this at all. This game doesn't freak me out itself like it used to, but it can still freak me out. There was, there's a new Pokemon movie that came out. It's called the Arceus Chronicles or whatever it's called. Came out in 2022. Team Galactic returns in it. I just want to get killed by Hunter and get over this. I have like a sudden fun urge or purge. What? I don't care. Hey, you little idiot. There you go. There. I got that done and over with. Nah. It was already too late. Wait. It was already too late. That was a bit fun. Dancing-like and amusing to me. Did I even go that far? Yeah, I did. Ew. Imagine, what if people, like, imagine if you want to or will, like, what if people, like, put in certain 3D objects just to, like, that cracked me up. I was like, that was real helpful. And that was not appropriate for me to say, ooh, bottom drawer, not top. Ooh. Oh, a twist I see. Oh, I already got the glow stick. Duh. Okay. That wasn't a twist, that was just different object placement. Interactive object placement. Oh yeah, I think the F means fragile. See the polygons. Okay, gosh. It's time to shed some light on this object. That was terrible. I mean, this is where I started. Yes, that is. That is precisely where I started. That is exactly where I started. What's that fan say? DNF co dot. Okay. Just personally curious out of my sensitivity issues. What? Okay, this is getting rid of that. Okay. The flashlight battery can eventually die. So it only makes... What is that? What is that? Oh, it looks like a tool holder. Oh, yes, these are useful. Okay. I can walk all over it. Yes! Okay. I'm being a little nut here. So I have a story to tell. Let's see. I did have a story to tell. Wait, I had something to say. Forgot what it was. Yeah. Okay, what was it? Freaking. Okay, there was this thing, okay, I think it was, like, way back then. Okay. I'm like, Matt was telling me, son, if it says guarantee, then it's most likely or guaranteed to be a fake or not work. I'm like, Matt, how is it? How can you tell other than persuasive language and other stuff that they say? And he's like, well, you gotta listen very carefully. And I'm like, yeah, I get that, but how can you tell? Like, what are some key phrases or words they may say? What stuff? Hunter is here. What am I doing? And what it came down to was something that should not really happen. And like, just about anyone's super unaverage childhood life. This went back and forth for 7 years. He's like, this most definitely will work. Oh, so reassured. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I'm referring to. Reassured. And then I hear Matt use the same words. I'm like, Matt, why are you saying that your product is a fake? I'm not. I'm reassuring that would work. But that's like using assumptive language and reassured language, just like we talked about the TV commercials and advertisements. He's like, son, this is much different. How is that much different? You're making a sales pitch, just like those advertisements and commercials on TV do. Well, because I know what I'm talking about. They're just being hired. Haven't you gotten hired to say stuff like that before? And even though I'm being a bit unfair, good sir, well, yes, son, but granted, I feel utterly defeated, and I'm like, bazinga, and he's like, bazinga, that's right, bazinga, and being boozled, and then what it came down to was this. I saw the police, and I talked to them about it, and what they said, well, granted, young Jacob, that is absolutely correct, young sir. And I'm like, I'm not asking if it's correct. I'm asking if you can get in trouble for persuasive reasoning without people knowing the truth and you know the truth. Yes, that is very condescending and duplicitous. But it's okay for my father to do it? Yes. And even though I didn't bring that part up. So, I ended up getting Matthew arrested. So, the moral of this story is this. Do not be a Matthew, or you may live to regret it. Now, don't lie about it. Don't be a hypocrite. That's it. Okay. My own jump scared me. I'm gonna go this way. So, okay, I have another story to share. There was this thing where I was like getting deep, high and mighty into about respect verbally. And it's like, I was like, why don't we do the honorific exchange? Like, Mr. Fox. And my uncle, Lynn, he was like, I'm okay with that, I'm done with that. Yeah. And I was like, well, thank you for having me as part of this is me. I was like, well, thank you for having me as part of this conversation, Mr. Fox. Well, you're more than welcome. Respectfully, Mr. Fox. And I said to my grandfather, David, well, thank you for being a part of this conversation and contributing to it, Mr. Fox. Well, it was my pleasure, Mr. Fox. Well, you see, Mr. Fox, said Lynn, and okay, this is stupid. And we stop. Hunter. Wait, you just appeared out of nowhere! Wait a minute! Wait a freaking minute! Did you not like my storytelling? Is that it? Friggin' still after me. In the heat of the moment, you can feel your heart race. Oh. still after me. That's just it. That was unfair. And it didn't like my storytelling. Got me! Did you all see it? It spawned out of nowhere. What the heck? Okay. This is it all. Hunter doesn't approve of my storytelling. Be quiet, you Jacob. Okay. Oh, and to add on to that story, I was like, I'm sorry, what was the point you were going to say? What were you going to say before you said this is stupid, Mr. Fox, sir? Well, Mr. Fox, there I go doing it again. Never mind, sir. Alrighty then, Mr. Fox. I've got to stop it. Yeah, me too. Me too. I have another story. Okay, here it comes. Back in the summer of 2022. Okay. I was, at Joan and David's new house, my grandparents' house that is, in South Haven, Mississippi. Now, granted, a lot has changed. And as for me, I don't think I've seen that before. Anyways, a lot has changed, and I expected a lot of people to be better in the family. But I was wrong. Okay. So, here it comes. My cousins, Carson, Lauren, were there. My third cousin, Gracie, was there. And I've seen this before. Wait a minute. This is where I started off. But it's blocked. Oh, how very clever of them in that design. Anyways, in that respect, I'm sounding to sound like my Uncle Lynn. Okay. Pause for a moment. That was weird. Anonymous. Why was anonymous? Who cares? Okay. And what happened was Carson. Got a flare gun. Flare guns don't work. Ooh. The ones I've already collected. And what it came down to was, yes, I know I'm near moments away from death. You're all okay. Was Carson was like, Jake, I need to speak to Jacob in private. I was like, just a minute or more, Carson. I've got to use the restroom. Alright then. Jacob, where are you going? I'm going upstairs to use the restroom. Oh, sorry, it's fine. I'm trying to wait for the brute to pass me. I finished using the restroom. I didn't spray Febreze. And this story is not funny or good-natured at all. And he's like, okay, Carson, where'd you want to go? What'd you want to talk to me about? And he pointed upstairs. Okay? And then he said, after you, and then I went upstairs. And then he said, Jacob, I have a really bad personal problem with you. And what is that, Carson? How can I help? By dealing with it. By dealing with what, sir? Okay. And what happened was my cousin Carson gave me a physical right hook in the face. And he's like, come on, stand up and fight me. And I'm like, how do you know this is a fight? I'd be so-and-so bad words if I fought. And yeah, this whole story isn't made to make my cousin Carson look like the bad guy. I freaking honestly love him. And hey! What do you know? I survived that! I'm gonna grab this real quick. That flare gun did not help with the frame rate. And then we talked about it, and then that was it. I officially retract my statement. And there's one of the flares I shot, and there's what? Or went that way. I'm gonna go this way. Crap. So that happened, and I'm like, I'm so fed up and done with this family and stuff like that. And then came like the great separation. And then in 2023, I was on the phone with Carson again. He was like, Lauren and I need you to get Yu-Gi-Oh movies and DVDs for us. I'm like, why are you making this demand? I mean, I'm like, oh, stuff. And then it just went bad from then on out. There's not really much good stuff to tell. Let's see. And they're like, Jacob, call us when you move out so you can be ugly to me? I don't think so. and then that stuff happened. So yeah, they made a bunch of requests of me. Well, I'm like, I think none of the above or really about any. Something that was a dividend each and every time my family, there was something to be taught and sought usually when we had family get-togethers. So that was the mutual beneficial dividend. I hear Brute A coming. I'm doing that. Back and forth to get Brute's attention. Okay. So yeah. For those who want to know why I don't have any new stories to tell, that's fine. There was something that cracked me up in 2022 that my cousin Carson said to me, and we were all lined up walking outside, and then what happened was this: Carson briefly stepped in front of me, and in a very deep masculine sounding voice, he's like, "Oh, sorry, Jacob," and he's like, "Sorry, Jacob." I'm like, "It's fine," and that cracked me up so much. Started like making up stuff in my brain about it. I thought it was super hysterical, and then I was like, Lauren, Carson spoke to me in this deep manly voice. She's like, yeah, that's normally how Carson speaks now. It's like a little bit past 2016 or 2017 or who knows what she said. Okay. I think I just downgraded myself. Like, that was too contentional thinking. It just cracks me up. Oh, I hear him again. Okay. So, what happened was we had a great time. I had a super depressing, miserable time. And stuff like that. Yeah. Another thing I would love to bring up is that okay, there's one year where my Aunt Renee told me to say something to my cousin Lauren, and I was like, Lauren, your armpits smell funky, crazy bad. And she's like, Jacob, do you want me to get you in trouble? Or do you want me to sucker punch you in the face? Or give you a left eye hook? I'm like, I'm not sure what exactly a left eye hook is. They're like, oh god, no. Your mother told me to say that to you. You forgot to apply your deodorant. And she's like, oh, sorry. And I was like, Renee, what are you thinking? That got me in trouble, like I told you. Stuff like that. And then she's like, well, I'm sorry, Jacob. Speaking of the West, and what does this have to do about speaking of the West? I'm sorry, did I say that out loud? Yes, you did. I'm sorry, I was just fanciful, great novel. I mean, book. I know what a novel is, okay? Are you gonna make a Kirby Right Back at You reference? Yes, I am, okay? A novel approach, episode 38. Okay, what's the monster? Broom King. Broom King? That's right. King of the Brooms. Broom King. And his favorite cleaning tool monster. Just kidding, JK. Anyways. The enemy's like in the background. I heard that, Jacob. Okay. Okay. I was having a really crummy and crappy time. That would crack me up. Where's Brood? Wait a minute. Oh. Oh. Nothing to do about that. Well, I'm gonna turn it off. Draw distance here is what really freaks me out. What was that? Now what is it? This is back to where I was originally. Brute is around. And that is bad for me. Okay, okay. Okay, enemy was not like stuff like that. Okay. There was something that... Oh yeah. Thanks to Smosh, copyright with Pokemon videos is like far more than usual extremely strict on YouTube when being put up except officially. Or if you know a way around it. So yeah. Their Pokemon Revenge song. True story. The song is based on a true story. Legitimately here. All. I just want to go out there and pursue it and just play it smart a bit more. Okay, I just like picking up the items. Hey, I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a heck of a time doing it. Oh yeah, a true story I've heard throughout many years. The live-action first Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire in it, and the main antagonist being the Green Goblin, Norman Osborn. How he died in the movie is how he died in real life. And then the other stuff with him, like, being in, like, later Spider-Man movies, Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, or whatnot, was, pre-recorded. So, yeah. I didn't know Groot was outside. Frick. Oh, brother. What do you know? That little idiot couldn't capture me. Forget that, I'm going in here. There's a trap there, that's how I was... There's another trap there. Ensure area is tidy, not ensure this area is tidy. Frick, there's a trap there. Whoa. Whoa. I've hit in here before. Let's close that number, who cares? Reagan, this is freaking me out here. Bert, like, supposedly figured and knew where I was suspectedly going. I think that makes grammatical sense, other than I'm not really entirely sure or certain. People have been telling me that getting the Hello Kitty Nintendo Switch game is a bad idea. Are they also going to say that Benjamin Franklin discovering electricity by accident was a bad idea? I need to shut up until I get killed by Brood. Period. It scared that out right out of scared right out. That's I think yeah, Rite Aid pharmacies went out of business. They're closing down. I'm like looping into stuff I talk about. Well, if I had something new to talk about. I wonder how long I can keep up that conversation or topic or subject. Alrighty, this is my last time. Toilet. I binge watched this series, sort of, a bit so to speak. It was on Disney Plus, and what it was about was that ice cream. That's not ice cream. Was what was it? There was Star Wars Young Adventures or whatever it's called. It had Kai Bright, Star Nash, and Liz in it. There's a trap down there, and I'm worried and nervous here. And I loved it, and I watched the shorts as well. Already got that one as well. Ooh. Wait, this attracts the monsters. This freaking attracts the monsters. May as well have at it then. There you go. There you have it. My future apologies and condolences to anyone that this sound affected. So yeah, there it goes. It practically gave up. Like one of my feet is hurting, and that's it. I loved watching it though, and I got the song Best Friend. I understand it's not liked among many certain people that I know, but that is it. All period, I guess, so to speak. Or maybe not. I think there's like only one season out so far. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and that is it. It came out in 2023, and so did the song. Later's all. Also, I wonder what the credits do. Oh wait, they activate the credits. Durr. Junk Fish. Credits. Junk Fish. Team. Stephanie, Andrew, Grant, Jamie, Adam, Seymour, Peter, Gary, Andrew, Judy, Jensen, Paul, Edward, Elthan, Anna, Ian. Wojciech, wow, Chimlin, Barl, Dory, Carrie Ingram, man, that guy's last name is Lord. Okay. Fred Dart, Kathy Dart, Sharon Dart, John Doyle. Those are some pretty short credits. Very short out. Oh wait, it's continuing. That looks like it says yourself, L. However, the ISSAOUI, Paul Koch. That junkfish looks pretty freaking cool and awesome. Logo Group, International Localization, Roboto, Logic, Compliance, Testing. Did I get that right? Did I pronounce that right? Engine Software. Pardon me, I just belched. Engine Software, Cryptana. Hey, about me hating Sony Entertainment. Back in 2016, I got over half of them shut down overseas. Okay. Yes, I did. Legally and officially. That was freaking awesome. So yeah, that legitimately happened. Okay, that was it. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and that is it. Later's all. And I hope you all enjoyed it as well. I don't think I said that. Maybe I don't think I said that. Or maybe I did. Or I wanted to reassure myself because I was doubting myself deep down inside. Deep inside. I've got to stop referencing that Yellow Claw song. Later's all.